Okay. Hello, my name is Monty Hawley. I'm the Transportation and Facilities Coordinator for Community Action. Today we're going to do some bus monitor training. So we'll get started. Before bus monitors assigned to vehicles used to provide such services begin their duties, they are trained on the following procedures: child boarding and exiting procedure, use of child restraint systems, any required paperwork, responses to emergencies, emergency evacuation procedures, use of special equipment, child pickup and release procedures, pre and post trip vehicle check. Child boarding and exiting procedure. Confirm that the child is holding on to the railing as they climb or descend the stairs. Do a well child check to make sure that the child does not appear sick in any way. Now, that was the two things that we used to do, but because of the COVID-19 thing, now we have a lot more things we have to check. So I'll add these to that. Okay, driver and monitor will wear a mask on the bus routes. While wearing gloves, monitor will take children's temperature and complete health screening on bus roster sheet. Provide children hand sanitizer and assist with putting their mask on before boarding the bus. Supervise children when they use hand sanitizer to prevent ingestion. In other words, they don't want to drink it. Children will wear a mask on the bus. One child per seat unless they are from the same household. And seats and railings will be disinfected post-trip and or prior to a new route. And now some more procedures. Children will be greeted at the bus. Parents are required to answer 2 questions daily related to child and family symptoms. 1, has your child or anyone in your household had the following symptoms in the last 24 hours? Which would be 1, temp of 104 or above. B, a sore throat. C, new onset or worsening cough or shortness of breath. D, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. And E, new onset of headache with a fever. And 2, the second question would be, has your child been exposed to or had close contact within 6 feet of an infected person for at least 15 minutes with anyone who has tested positive for COVID-19? If a parent answers yes to any symptom in question 1, but no to question 2, the child is immediately excluded from school in accordance with existing exclusive policies. Fever-free for 24 hours. If the parent answers yes to any symptom in question 1 and yes to question 2, the child is immediately excluded and is referred to their healthcare provider for possible testing. The child must isolate for 14 days after onset of symptoms. If the parent answers no to any symptom in question 1, but yes to question 2, the child is immediately excluded and is referred to their healthcare provider for possible testing. Staff will screen child with a non-contact thermometer. Temperature and health screen check will be documented on the sign-in sheet. Utilizing 1 folder and pen system per child, a parent must sign child in every day, provide hand sanitizer to the child and offer to the parents, assist Head Start child with putting on their mask. Staff member walks child to the classroom. Infants should be transported in their car seats if available. Okay. Next, use of child restraint systems. Effective June 21st, 2004, each agency providing transportation services must ensure that each vehicle used to transport children receiving such services is equipped for height and weight appropriate child safety restraint systems. If a child does not fit appropriately in the current restraints, please notify central office for one that is the appropriate size. Child restraints. Have the child sit down and put the restraint straps around their arms. CPR and first aid training are required. There is a first aid kit at the front of the bus. Confirm its location with your drivers since they are sometimes stored in different locations. Emergency evacuation procedure. Take attendance to confirm all children and adults are present. There is an exit at the front and back and at the top of the bus. In an emergency, use the safest escape route for the children. Assist each child off the bus and take the bus roster with you as you take the children to a safe distance from the emergency area. Use of special equipment. If any special equipment is required to transport a child, a support meeting will be held to develop a transportation plan. We do have a bus with a lift for a wheelchair if needed. Any other items will come with individualized special instruction to the staff that will be involved. Child pickup and release procedures. You must ensure that children are only released to a parent or legal guardian or other individual identified on the release form, signed by the parent or legal guardian. You may ask for picture ID at any time to confirm who the person is picking up the child. An adult is required to put the child on the bus and take them off. And the pre and post trip vehicle check, basically the pre is the one before the route, and they go through, check all your lights, make sure all the safety equipment's working. The post trip is simply that the bus driver walks through the bus and the monitor and make sure that all the kids are off the bus so we don't leave any kids on the bus. So anyway, that concludes the monitor training. Thank you very much.